What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do the Heart's Desire reading for the sign of Leo. Okay, Leo, hope you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into your readings, Leo. Okay, I'm going to start off with Mystic Mondays, looking at your present, past, and future energy. So one from the top, one from the bottom, and one energetically from the middle. Okay? Okay. We'll look at the bottom of the deck momentarily to see what the final outcome is. Okay? Let's see what's going on with your energy. So we have the Four of Swords, the Devil for your past, and the Seven of Pentacles, okay, for your future placement. Two cards here that actually came up in Aquarius's reading, okay. Seven of Pentacles was in the present, and the Four of Swords was in the past, okay. So you could have Aquarius in your birth chart. If you're interested, by all means, you can go and look up free birth chart, so you can learn your placements. You don't have to be dealing with an Aquarius. I'm more so correlated when I see the energy continue within another sign. For me, that means it's possibly that sign is in your birth chart. Okay, but nonetheless, let's look at your present placement, your present energy, which is Four of Swords. You are reflecting on something. Okay, Four of Swords is always talking about a reflection of some sort. Okay, and so that's where you are right now. Okay, something is possibly heavy on your mind. Okay, Leos. In the past, we have the Devil energy. Okay, very mischievous energy, if you will. As you can see in this card, the stairs are leading up to the headspace. Okay, and it could have been some thoughts coming from a very undesirable place. Okay, like I said, very mischievous energy, maybe selfish energy, toxic energy, if you will, in the past. Okay, was surrounding you. Okay. Next, in the future, there is the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, there's obviously something in your future placement for future energy in reference to nurturing something. Okay, or maybe you were or realized there was something there that you should have been nurturing, that you want to kind of put forth the effort to now, Leos. Okay, but we won't know for sure until the clarifiers come out. Okay, so again, something is being nurtured here, or just possibly connecting with something to nurture. Okay, provide some type of nurturing to something of value. Okay, or realizing there was something of value. Okay, let's look at the bottom of the deck, in which we have the Ten of Cups here. Okay, Ten of Cups is talking about some form of wish fulfillment in a sense. Okay, Um, you possibly have something that you are really wishing for in your environment right now, Leos. And so maybe you're working towards that wish fulfillment with this Seven of Pentacles showing up here. Okay, so let's get into the news. We will do the same and we'll look at the bottom of the deck to clarify the Ten of Cups. Okay, so we have one from the top for the Four of Swords, one from the bottom for the Devil, and then one energetically from the middle for the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, and we'll look at the bottom of the deck momentarily. Okay, so we have the Queen of Voices, the Page of Voices, and the Four of Inspiration. Okay, so present energy, you have the Four of Swords with the Queen of Voices, which is the Queen of Swords in the Muse. Okay, you see all of these, looks like crows possibly, or maybe ravens, but they look like crows. Okay, you can let me know in the comments what you believe they are. I believe they're crows though. Okay, presently you're in this Queen of Voices energy where there's some things you need to speak on. Okay, there's some harsh truth. Okay, is what I'm feeling. Leos is some harsh truth, but it's something that is very enlightening for you. Okay, and maybe anyone around you, but I strongly believe it's more so for you. Okay, possibly some things have transpired with this past energy that has put you in this Four of Swords, Queen of Swords energy right now, as far as in your present. So again, it's about being honest with yourself and with others, and maybe reflecting on some things in the past that were done or said that have kind of been unsettled, okay, if you will. Okay, because these crows are like flying around, and they're all around you. So I feel like there's something that has been unsettled, or some loose ends or business that needs to be tended to. Okay, but in an emotional sense. Okay, we have in your past energy the Devil with the Page of Voices. Okay, the Devil with the Page of Voices, past energy here. Okay, again, like I said, some form of toxic energy. Okay, something very minuscule, if you will, kind of maybe subconsciously thinking a certain way about a particular situation and not really looking at the bigger picture in a sense. Again, we kind of talked in your previous readings this week about being careful about gossip. Okay, this Swords energy is everywhere. Okay, in your reading, be really mindful of maybe maybe in the past you involved other people in your personal business. Okay, and maybe they've voiced certain opinions or gave suggestions when, truth be told, the whole story was not, told. So things are going to or are currently unfolding, okay, in your present due to the past, okay. And so things that were said in the past are not matching up with the present, okay. And so again, what's done in the dark will come to light, okay. So you have to be really mindful. Like I said, in the past, it was possibly those toxic thoughts that were placed within you could have been based off of some miscommunication from other people, okay? Let's move on to your future placement, okay? Which is Seven of Pentacles with the Four of Inspiration, which would be the Four of Wands, okay? In the Muse deck. There are relationships around you that are of value to you, okay? Or you, like I said, you realize these relationships, which could be friendships, relatives, family, things of that nature, and you want to nurture those, okay? Possibly to reconnect, in a sense, with those relationships that may have been severed because of this past energy, okay? And so I feel like your wish fulfillment is to reconnect and nurture those relationships around you, okay? That mean the most to you. So at the bottom of the deck, though, we have 10 of Cups being clarified by the 10 of Voices, which was also in Aquarius's reading, okay? You may want to look at Aquarius's reading as the 10 of Voices showed up, I believe, in the past energy, okay? But it's showing up here, clarifying your overall outcome, okay? Whatever it is that you're hoping for, Leo, it may be done with this 10 of Voices here, okay? Kind of like a stick a fork in me, I'm done type of vibe, okay? It's a question of whether or not what was done or caused the severing of something in the past, if it can be healed or not, okay? Has enough time passed to allow healing, okay? And you could be in despair about this wish fulfillment, okay? Again, if you achieved something and it was done out of toxic energy, can you really enjoy it, okay? Is the question, okay? If something's done in ill intention, can you really enjoy it? You know, if you achieve something through ill intention, can you really enjoy it? Okay, that's something that you have to consider. Okay, Leo. So with that being said, let's go into the Heart's Oracle for your final decision. One more shuffle before we cut. Last shuffle, okay? And cutting by 3. Okay, and so Leos, your card is 21, embrace. Okay, 21, embrace. Okay, this is a card of positivity. Okay, 21 equaling out to 3, centering yourself, some form of completion, if you will, because I think this card is reminiscent of the world in regular Rider-Waite tarot. Okay, you have the earth here, and I'll try to bring it as close as I can so you can see, but there's a heart with all these roots here. Okay, and then leading up, you have this center space here, some awareness, some form of awakening, and then like a lotus behind. Okay, I think it's time to center yourself, Leos, and embrace the good, the bad of everything. Okay, um, and get down to the heart of the situation. Like I said, it's some form of completion. Okay, when the world comes up in regular tarot, it's talking about a completion of something. You achieved everything that you wanted. Okay, but are you happy? With this Ten of Swords here, I don't feel like you're happy because your happiness came at a cost. Okay, and it's, again, while we all should focus on taking care of ourselves, as it goes deeper than just emotional and mental, it goes into financial, it goes into physical. You know, we're all going through something. And so, what did you have to sacrifice to get to the Ten of Cups that you have right now? It came at a price. It had to, because this Ten of Voices is here. And if it was any other card, I would read it differently, but it's not. Again, your past, there was some toxic energy, and now you're understanding what it is that had to be sacrificed in order for you to have the Ten of Cups, and you're not happy about it. You're really not. And I think it's time for you to embrace those changes, to embrace who you are or who you have become. Like I said, you got what you wanted, but at what cost? Okay. So let's refer to the book here for your passage. Page 71, equaling out to 8. Talking about balancing yourself as well. What page did I say again? 71. Okay, sorry you guys. Okay. So it says here, embrace. Your key words are achieve, welcome, appreciate, dream, wholeness, contentment. When it comes to love, the universe is smiling upon you at this time. Energies are moving and shifting, coming together to give you exactly what you need and want. Your efforts to clarify your heart's desire to be present in current relationships and to actively manifest new relationships are now bearing fruit. In this moment, you are in a position to achieve all that you have dreamed of regarding matters of the heart. Your dreams are ready to manifest. Allow all of the pieces to gently fall into place. Don't resist, just embrace. Okay? Your own personal energies are combining to bring you to a new level of being whole and perfect. This will allow your relationships to fall into place beautifully as well. To support this process of integration, work with the concept of having an open and grateful heart. Express appreciation for the many blessings in your life. As you go through your day, be aware of the grace that surrounds you. Grace shows itself in ways both large and small. The larger manifestations of grace may be your family, your health, and your home. However, there are many smaller manifestations of grace that can also be acknowledged. Appreciate the warm sun on your face, the cool breeze blowing through your hair, the lovely flower growing from a crack in a stone wall. By being grateful, you surround yourself with contentment, and through the law of attraction, you will welcome more of the same, including more fulfilling relationships. Okay, I acknowledge my many blessings and am open to receiving my heart's desires. This traditional tarot archetype is the world, like I said. Okay, you do have win or lose underneath this. Okay, um, like I said, where you are now, future wise, you may be nurturing either new relationships, but again, the wish fulfillment came at a cost. There could be some old relationships that you are yearning to reconnect with, like I said, but this Ten of Voices is either coming into acceptance that things are the way that they are for a reason, whether it was caused by you or someone else, past energy wise, okay? And you're possibly embracing what is now your new life, okay? So, that being said, let's go into the power of surrender to get your final advice. We're going to shuffle. One more after this shuffle. Okay, and then we're gonna cut. All right, Leos, and so your card at the bottom is Cinder. Surrender your belief in scarcity. Surrender your belief in scarcity. Okay? It says the universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Okay? I feel as though surrender your belief in scarcity possibly has to do with you embarking on this new journey, okay? And maybe your scarcity is surrounded by possibly making the same mistakes that you did in the past, okay? Like I said, refrain from gossiping, okay? If this is related to your professional life and even in your personal life, refrain from gossiping, okay? Nothing good comes of it, okay? Because it plays on your subconscious and it causes a lot of problems, okay? And so, with new relationships that you've created, be mindful of kind of embracing toxic energy, okay? Try to stay away from it as much as possible, okay? But I believe that is the possibility for you with the scarcity is possibly doing the same thing or having the same thing occur within your environment again, okay? So try to avoid that as much as possible, okay? So with that being said, Leos, that is all that I have for you guys today. You guys, I will see you next time. You have 2 readings left this week, so until then, peace.